Hello, I'm Christopher Bayliss from Intergage FastGrowth, and today we're looking at the workbook that you've downloaded entitled Decide Your Best Option for Fast Growth. This is the most important workbook of the 50. Why? Because many business leaders around the world waste an enormous amount of time and effort on pursuing vague, conflicting options. It's critical that you decide what is your best option for fast growth. I have with me today Andy Coles, who's the Managing Director of C&O Tractors here in Blandford in England. So thank you, Andy. Thank you for sharing your time this morning on looking at the best option for fast growth. Just to put the thing in context, I think it's very much like a fox and a hedgehog.
Okay.
A fox is all over the place, isn't he? He's in there, splashing around. Whereas hedgehogs know exactly where they're going. They put along the path. And when they're attacked, they just hunker down, wait till the danger's gone, and then go on again. And in a sense, that's what I mean by focus. Be very clear what the best option is and just stay focused on that. This is a broadly based business, isn't it? Tractors, agricultural, spares, all the rest of it. You've done some work in this area, I believe. What do you think is the best option for growth for C&O Tractors?
Our core business is where we're focusing most of our efforts, but there is an opportunity for online sales, specifically in the export sector, where we feel that with the new technology that we can benefit from a wider audience using the skills and knowledge within the business.
And you're passionate about that. I know you've got a team.
We've got a team focusing specifically on that.
Great stuff. So a process for deciding the best option is really what this workbook is. So I'm going to talk you through 3 hints on using that workbook.
Okay.
On page 3 of the workbook, it's about thinking about what are your core company strengths or the key company strength that you have. And thinking about how you can project that into a golden market opportunity. And from that, identify the fast growth zone. It's a process you can use and use and use, ideally with your team, to say what is our key strength, what is our golden market opportunity, and therefore what is our zone. Very, very powerful. So in terms of the workbook, that's going to be critical. Hint number 2 is focus on what you're passionate about. Not only what you excel about, what you're passionate about. There's a very famous book written by Jim Collins, sold millions of copies, called Good to Great. And he talks about that. One of the sections is the 3 circles, the hedgehog concept, funny enough. What am I passionate about? What do I excel at? And where can I make my money? And in these workbooks, I don't normally recommend books, but I think that might be a book I would recommend to people buy. Good to Great by Jim Collins, and particularly how to get this right, because this is so fundamental to the business. And in terms of your passion and the overseas internet business, just share with us your passion for that.
Well, we've always dealt in an overseas market, so it's an area that's global and we can expand massively. So so different cultures and different places is always quite nice to deal with.
Definitely, and it's scalable.
Definitely.
Definitely scalable, and this love of overseas countries that you've got, fantastic. Focus what you're passionate about. I think that's the thing, as well as the thing you could excel at. And the third thing, many of us may have come across a thing called Ansoff. Professor Ansoff created this some time ago. It's on page 4. Can you just read what it says at the top there, Andy, for me?
Decide where you want to position your fast growth zone.
So you've identified your fast growth zone, and you can position that into one of 4 quadrants. And the quadrants are, is this primarily about market penetration, i.e. developing the existing market? Perfectly good strategy. Is it primarily about product development, product service development? There's that one there. Is it about option, this one here, market development, or is this market creation? So where does the overseas internet business fit primarily in those 4 quadrants, do you think?
I think it would probably be a market development, would it?
I think it is. It's definitely that one there. So again, it's useful to have that. So create your zone, think about where it's positioned on that. It really helps get some clarity about the opportunity. So go through these various pages and you'll identify your preferred option or options and then your preferred options. Before you finalise though, evaluate the benefits. Make sure this is where you're going to really make some money, because it is about making money and sales eventually. And that's what that's about. Having worked through this workbook a number of times with various people, I said I believe this is probably the most important of all. The next thing, of course, is to take action. In the same way as you've been doing a lot with the overseas internet business. Take action.
Definitely.
Andy, thank you very much for your time. I know you're very busy. I'm very grateful for your time. Thank you, and good luck with your growth.